Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, Nico Reyes. As always, my co-host,
hot and ready,
Tef Leezy Fosheezy. Just to remind you guys that the charts don't lie. You know what I'm saying? So on this day's episode of the Trading Daddies podcast, we talked about a number of things. How we gave our insights as to the hype and what you guys should be doing with these companies that ran so much, and take a look at the fundamentals, and try to be more meticulous when you're choosing your trades. Right, John? What else we talk about?
We talked about Apple. We talked about PayPal. We talked about the plays of the week. What we're looking at for the next couple of days. And we're still running the contest that ends this Saturday. What else?
We do have a special secret contest that's inside the episode that you guys might want to listen to and look out for, only if you've lost money on AMC. Only if you've lost money on AMC. Also, we've actually realized that Mackenzie Bezos has the best diamond hands in the world. So if you want to learn how we came up to that conclusion, just watch the episode. And as always, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell so you guys get a nice ding 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 every time we drop a new episode. A thumbs up right here, guys. Preemptive thumbs up so that we can get the YouTube algorithm going. We're trying to get to at least 50 likes this time. Just 50 likes. We just want to get to 100. We're hitting 100 views. It's pretty cool. But we'd like to, we'd love your support, guys. We'd love your support. We'd love to drop these episodes out for you guys each and every week. But with that being said, get us on socials. If you guys want to know more about that contest, we'll catch you guys on the episode.
Yeah.
Hey guys, do you guys want to learn how to trade? Do you guys want to learn how to navigate the stock market? Do you guys want to win a mentorship with our own John? We're doing a contest on Instagram for those who want to learn how to trade and want to be a trading daddy. Now, everybody could be a trading daddy. There's no membership required. But in order for you to navigate the markets, you have to have some kind of basic knowledge in order to do so. So with that being said, John, can you please tell us what comes with this package?
So first of all, you don't need to have a kid to be called a trading daddy. Okay. So this package right here we're talking about all inclusive.
All inclusive, like a resort?
All inclusive 30-day one-on-ones, spending time with me, your boy Teflon John. Ooh. So, okay, enough with the BS. So, what you guys are going to be winning, if you do get picked, you guys are going to learn how to set up your charts, what to look for, because that's super important. We're going to set up your watch list. We're going to look at supports and resistances. Set up your broker, your TD Ameritrade, whatever. I hope it's not Robinhood. We're going to talk about profit taking. We're going to talk about sizing. We're going to talk about so many things. Psychologically, how to trade psychologically, be prepared mentally and physically as well. It's an all-inclusive course. And the best part is that you're not paying $1,000. You're paying zero.
For the free?
For the free, all you have to do is just tag 5 friends. We're just trying to blow up.
Yep, tag 5 friends. These are the contest instructions, right? To enter, make sure that you like the contest post on our Instagram. Like the contest post, not my personal post, not John's personal post, the actual contest post on our Instagram, as well as tagging 5 friends. We are counting. Tag 5 friends. Just like the post. Make sure that you guys are following us on Instagram. The contest starts today, the 27th, and then we will pick a person live on February 6th to announce the winner on our podcast. Yeah. So just to let you guys know, just a quick disclaimer, right? I'm going to say this now, and it's also going to be on the podcast, on the Instagram page, it's a beginner's trading course. It's providing, it's provided solely for informational and general education and not guaranteed to give returns. Trading and investing in stock, options, or equities involve risk and are not suitable for all investors. So with that being said, may the odds be in your favor, and hopefully you win.
Yeah, let's go.
Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, Nico Reyes, and as always, my co-hostess with the mostest,
Hot and ready.
hot and ready,
What up, daddies?
only John's, Tefleezy Fosheezy.
You know that's coming.
building.
That's actually coming soon because we're building a PC and OnlyFans coming to theaters near you.
Only dads, only
Yep.
Johns.
Yep.
Right,
What up, bro?
dude. I don't know, dude. This week, it's not. I'm gonna be completely honest with everybody. It's been a flat month so far. We're what, 3 days into the month of February, and I have not lost anything, which is great. Nor did I gain anything, which is also not as ideal like I want it to be. But here we are. I mean, after having a killer January, I think it's just it's only right to have these pauses in gains because January was definitely a killer ass month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, it is what it is, but we're still in certain positions that we're kind of just waiting for it to pop, and we're doing our due diligence and watching them. It's a little bit easier now that we have this kind of system in place and we have this kind of a rhythm in making plays, and choosing the right stocks to buy and choosing the right stocks to play is also what we do. We did get into a few trades this week, John and I, which we'll talk about in a bit. They're extreme. They're fun, but dude, it's a heart pumper and a heart stopper at the same time. But dude, how's your week so far?
Week's been good. Actually, we're at $7,000 already.
For the week?
Yeah.
Congratulations, dude.
I know, dude. Like today was ass though.
Today was straight butt. AMD just didn't want to do anything.
Yo, I was talking to Jay, and I was already at 2,300 for the day, but I finished the day up 200 only.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
It was dumb. It was dumb.
Yeah, I was already up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about right. I was up 2,300 in the middle of the day, and then the market just dipped, and all my plays went to ass.
Yeah.
And then now I'm only up 140. You know what I mean? It's just a weird week.
But again, to our listeners and our viewers, this is not like an everyday thing. We're not just printing money. Sometimes we're just getting lucky.
We are, and it kind of goes back to our biggest days. Our biggest days are the days when the what we always preach, right? Time in the market versus timing the market. So the days that we have huge pops are the days that we've been holding on to these positions for a while now, because we're really like this hat right here. Shout out to the Trading Daddies website. HODL Palantir logo. Just hold on for dear life. You know what I'm saying?
And going back to time in the market, I just want to reiterate that, like what you said. My Salesforce ticker symbol CRM position, it's not red anymore. It's actually up 5%.
Yeah, right. And you've been holding that play for
a month and 5 weeks.
For 5 weeks, right? Yeah. For 5 weeks. That's what we're saying. That's what we keep trying to preach, you guys. When you guys get into, if you're not playing shares, right? And if majority of the current traders now, majority of the traders that we interact with, they're all interested about options because it's very lucrative. I'm not going to lie to you. Options are a great way to grow your account without having so much capital. That's just blatantly true.
But we also got to be honest with that one. In all honesty, there's two sides of that. I mean, you can grow an account, but you can also blow an account.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why we always say that if you are going to play the options market, make sure that you guys choose an expiration date that's at least 30 to 45 days out, so that you can let your plays mature. At the same time, don't go ham with the OTM. John's shirt says OTM voice.
Okay, I'll tell you a story. Okay, I think I know where you're going with this one. So today, it's supposed to be a $2,300 day, but the reason I took a big hit was because of Tesla. Okay, So Tesla, I have three calls. I have a March 5th call, and then I have uh, this Friday's expiration. I had two calls. I know it was dumb. Tesla didn't go up at all. It kept going down. It played us. It bounced, and then it took a crap again. So Tesla was a minus what $1,200 play for me today.
Yeah.
Today alone. So if you want to stick to, or if you want to learn options, you gotta dig deeper and ask yourself, hey, like, what do I really want to do with my account? Do I want to grow it? Do I want to, I don't know, gamble? Because options, really, if you don't know what you're doing, you're gambling.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we're gonna talk about that today, gambling and
For sure, yeah.
you know.
For sure. Like, and what I'm also preaching is when you guys do pick a strike price, I wouldn't go ham and do 10 points out. Just try to do at least 1 to 2 points out. Give yourself more of a probability.
Yep.
Look at the actual option,
Yep.
right? The details of the option. Look at your delta. Look at the delta. The delta actually tells you the probability. Use it as a meter of probability. How probable is it that your call will end in the money by the time the expiration hits, right? Playing it, 2 points out of the money, or even at the money if you can. At the money, you're still at a 50% chance that you're gonna hit. So I would definitely try and do it that way. That way you're giving yourself time to mature. And the way that we trade anyways is based on the technicals, and we're on upswings anyways, right? We're on upswing. So please be aware of the options Greeks, and if you guys need any help, you guys know who to reach out to. We could definitely help you guys out with that.
That'd be you.
But I mean,
that's
not me.
You know who to reach out to? That'd be you. I've been actually referring a lot of people to you.
And I do enjoy it. I mean, honestly, dude, like ever since we've gotten more people on Instagram and on Discord, I've really been enjoying my time, like explaining certain things to people, and I really do appreciate the new listeners, the new members in our Discord. There's so many to mention.
Gosh, we're
One
growing.
thing that really stood out was Paco. He really reached out and was really interested about learning.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of people too. Astronaut right there. Patience is pretty cool too. There's so many people that are willing and wanting to learn and be better traders. And I'm not saying that I'm not the end all. I'm not the best one out there. You know what I mean? But I think it's a good idea for us to learn together and bounce ideas off of each other. So if you haven't joined the Discord yet, please do, because there's so much stuff in there.
That is right. And I just want to add on to that. You ever heard that saying, closed mouths don't get fed?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Also, you got to risk it to get the biscuit.
No, I don't. Let's not talk about that. You're talking about food. I'm talking about an analogy, bro. Closed mouths don't get fed. So check this out. So we have all these new listeners, new members, in our chat room, and we're throwing out all these plays. The chat room's free, by the way. So we're throwing out all these plays, and majority of you guys are just saying, how do you do this? Well, what can I do to be a better trader? If you don't reach out, then how would I know? Right?
Exactly.
And
just don't ask anything about crypto. Like, we don't know. We don't know how to read tech. How do you analyze something so volatile? Right? Crypto's a wave, and I feel like if you're heavy-handed in crypto right now, congratulations to you, because you guys are making money on Ethereum, and that's still undervalued. You know what I mean?
So going back to what I was saying, just ask. It doesn't hurt, right? Because like we all got to start somewhere, and majority of our newcomers are brand new to the game, and we're gonna talk into what's called the hype. Now, what happened to GameStop, AMC, all the meme stocks, right? What happened to them? They came crashing. Okay, so if you're new to the stock market, this happens every day. There's thousands of stocks out there that are being pumped right now, and hopefully you're not on the other side of the stick where it's gonna dump, right? And majority of the times, 99% of the times, these plays they dump. Okay, these plays are not meant to be held. So if you keep seeing, if you keep hearing hold the line,
No,
that's
don't hold the
that's
line.
tough, man. Because like, if you're telling me that, I'm gonna be like, well, I'm gonna take my profit. I don't know about holding the line, man. I'm not.
Don't hold the
I'm
line.
not. I'm not here to invest in GameStop. I'm here to invest in Apple, but not GameStop. I don't know what you're talking
Right,
about.
right. There's that thing where it's like there's diamond hands and there's paper hands,
Yes.
right? There's diamond hands and paper hands. But as uh, uh, a starting trader, right? As a starting trader dude, in the past week alone, just amongst my personal friends, a lot of people have been reaching out like, dude, how do you do that? How do you learn? Like, how do you trade? Because of that hype, right? Because of all this money that they're seeing that's being made.
Exactly.
Now, it's great. It's amazing that people are reaching out,
Yeah.
trying to learn, right? We love that because the main goal of this of the Trading Daddies is to make the stock market accessible to everybody. It's to break down that wall that we always saw the stock market as only a game for the rich. It's not. It's a way for us to actually, I don't want to say game the system, but it's a way for us to tear down these invisible walls and not be so scared to build generational wealth. Now, if you're gonna hop in this, right, and you're just gonna throw a flying dart out there expecting to get rich by tomorrow, good luck, because to be honest with you, it's not. Rome wasn't built in a day. Sorry to be cliche, but like you need the building blocks and you need to place the blocks correctly in order for you to build an empire.
Yeah.
Right? And it took a while. It takes a while to build generational wealth. And building generational wealth, I mean, we weren't given the opportunity to have that. We weren't given, money just to throw around like that. But it starts with us. Right? And I understand that there's the hype that like, oh my God, I should have gotten. That's already done. That's past already.
Yeah.
You didn't catch that GameStop wave. You didn't catch that AMC wave.
There's gonna be another one. Trust me.
For sure. Short squeezes happen every day.
Yeah.
Short squeezes just happen every day. It's just not every day that you see a monumental move from $4 to $500.
Yeah.
Right? People who bought 500 are now just. I can't imagine. Can you imagine people who bought it to 500?
How about this? You might learn something on this one. Whenever I dive into a stock, like for example, I'll look into Apple. Okay, Apple's at 137 right now. Okay, now if Apple ever reaches 400, would I pay for it for $400? I probably still would. Okay. Now, if you compared that to GameStop, fundamentally, it's completely different. Okay, different scenario. Yes, I would buy GameStop at $2, but I would never buy it at 500.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would buy Apple now at 137, and if it goes up, to 400 in 3 years, me as an investor, I'd probably still buy it. Yeah. Biggest company in the world.
Yeah. If I had the capital, I'll buy 100 shares of Tesla right now.
But you get what I'm saying, right? Apples and oranges. Just think about it. Before you dive into a stock, think about what you're doing. Like, just ask yourself, is this company worth the price right now? And if you're doubting yourself, that's it. Don't even get in it. Okay?
Yeah.
If you're 100% sure it is, go for it. But if you have a slight chance of like doubting yourself, no, don't even go for it. That's what I'm saying.
No, yeah, definitely. No, it's those bits of advice, you really have to take that to heart, right? You really have to take that to heart because the fundamentals of a company really do play into what you're trying to accomplish, right? Let's look at GameStop, for example. I'm always going to go back to GameStop because I really hate the company. I hate the company. I hate the fundamentals of this company. This company is absolute trash to me, right? They haven't, like, when was the last time you wanted to go to a GameStop and buy a game? When was the last time you were urged to buy or trade in a game?
I haven't seen GameStop in a while.
Yeah, right? Because ever since we started getting faster download speeds for our internet, our games have been coming digitally now. There is no value anymore in purchasing physical copies of games.
Yeah.
Unless you're a hardcore gamer and you want to get the ultimate super edition that comes with an action figure or whatever, right? Unless you want to do that, then you have to go to GameStop, or even you can get it on Amazon. They come in still pretty shipped on the same day that it releases. You get it. So fundamentally, it didn't make sense to buy GameStop even as a reopening play, because I don't even see it surviving brick and mortar at all, right? The only move for them to be relevant is for e-commerce, and that's when everybody jumped in.
Yeah.
Right. So how AMC, however, hear me out on AMC. Hear me out on AMC. Hear me out, AMC. There is a bull case to make for AMC. Granted, it was a short squeeze candidate. Granted, the fundamentals of the company currently is not that great because obviously we can't go to the movie theaters. Plain and simple. But as we progress through the whole vaccination process, as people get vaccinated, the best times of the best memories you probably have are movies with your friends. Right? Movies with your family. So as the reopening happens, I see AMC as a better viable play. It's going to take a while for us to get there. It's going to get a while for us to get to the certain levels. But for me personally, if you are currently in AMC and you got a pretty good deal on it, the volatility for sure, I think it's already dying. But it might be a good idea to get one contract as a flyer for a future date.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying long AMC.
Tell them about the raffle.
Also, we have a raffle going.
All right, so I just want to confess, okay? I did sin today. All right, we've been preaching about all these meme stocks, but hear me out, bro. Hear me out. Okay, so
I'm all ears.
To make it interesting, okay, I was looking at the chart, and there is such thing as called a gap fill. Okay, a gap fill is when a lot of shares are stuck, a lot of orders are stuck. They want to get out. Let them get out. Okay, so the gap fill. Here's our theory, and every trade there's always a theory, right? Our theory is that AMC is going to see, or at least hit the gap fill at 13 or 12.5 at least. You want to fill them in, and they.
Yeah, so John and I bought the $10 calls that expire in 2 weeks because we're expecting this gap fill to happen in the next 2 days. If this trade hits, we're actually going to end our mentorship raffle on Saturday. If this trade hits for the both of us, we are going to give away what we call the TD Stimmy.
What's TD Stimmy?
The TD Stimmy. Everybody got a Stimmy, right? Well, let's add on to that Stimmy.
Trading Daddies.
If this trade hits, John and I will give $250 each to one person that shows us that they lost money on AMC.
Oh my God.
Let's give you a TD Stimmy. If it hits,
that's the thing, though. Okay.
And we're going to be completely transparent with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
If this trade hits and we close it out, you guys will some lucky winner will get five Benjis. 5 Benjis as long as they show us that they lost money on AMC.
Man, if the folks who weren't listening to this episode, shit out of luck. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You guys. And this is one thing, too. We're not going to post this on Instagram. You're going to have to listen to this episode and you're gonna have to spread the word by yourself, or you don't have to. If you lost money on AMC, you don't have to spread the word. Just show us your P&L saying that you lost money on, and we'll give you a TD stimmy if we hit this trade.
$500, bro. If this shit hits, oh my god, it's like round 2, man. So I'll tell you something real quick, okay? I'll tell you a story what happened today. So I went to Costco. Man, I love Costco.
I love Costco. Costco is like one of the best. It's like adult Disneyland.
It is, man. And here's the best part. So the Costco over here, it's brand new, right? It's like a couple months old. So, the floor's shiny, everything's shiny, right? Food court's not even packed, all right? There's no line whatsoever. I go in there, I take my time. I do my window shopping. I got a Dyson. Bro, this vacuum sucks, literally, physically and literally, in a good way. Okay, and dude, I've been cleaning all day. But anyways, I was pushing my cart and I saw my bike. This guy right here. Mm-hmm. This guy, I paid $1,000 for this one, and then it's on sale now for $800. And I was like, man, come on! I only got this for it was like a month and a half ago. Actually, 2 months to be exact. So I went up to, I didn't know this. Did you know this? Costco's policy was, or is, they do price match. Okay. They do price match as long as it's within the 30 days of your original receipt. You got to have an original receipt first. Okay. Oh. So check this out. I went to the customer service. There was no line. I breezed through it. I was talking to the lady. The lady was like, "Oh, we have a policy. You gotta have a receipt. Plus, on top of that, it has to be within 30 days. But you know what? I don't have anything to do. Let me talk to my manager." I was like, "Perfect." Ooh. Okay. Manager comes in, right? Young lady, super nice too. And she explained the same exact thing. You gotta have a receipt. You gotta have proof of purchase, plus it has to be within the 30 days, same spiel, right? We were conversing, and then, I said, we just moved out here. I love Costco. I've been shopping, I've been a member for, 8 years now, 9 years, going into 9 years. And I mentioned, I'm a Costco shareholder.
Okay, you flex your investor.
Yeah, and then you know what she said? She was like, "Oh, I love my shares."
Oh, okay.
And she was like, "You know what? I'll be right back. Let me look at your account." Yeah. And guess what? I got my $200 back from the bike.
That's a win. What a win.
So here we are going back to AMC and GameStop, right? It's so funny how I fought for my $200 at Costco, but yet here we are throwing $1,000 on AMC calls.
$1,200.
Is yours $1,200?
Bro, we added 2 more calls, bro.
I only did 1, man. You added 2?
Bro, you told me you added 2. This is CCIV all over again.
Oh, by the way, CCIV popped, dropped, and then popped back up again. Whoever caught CCIV was actually a good play.
And then it dipped today.
But to finish my story, Costco, man, I love you guys. Shout out to Costco, and I got my $200 back. I mean, that's 1 call for AMC right there. So, shout out to Costco.
Yeah. Shout out to Costco. Yeah. But just to piggyback on the whole idea is, you're gonna have to take a look at the fundamentals eventually, right? Every company has a story. Now, if you look at the fundamentals of a company, you look at the story without even looking at the financials of it, do you really believe in the company's story? Because you always remember that each company that you invest in, they fill in a void. Each company is created with a mission, and they fill in a void. What questions or what societal problems does this specific company answer? In the case of Apple, they wanted to create, consumer electronics that are going to make our lives better, which they're delivering on a day-to-day basis, right? For us, our mission, like we said earlier, we made this podcast in order for us to not essentially teach, but basically break down the walls of the stock market. So each company that you invest in always has a purpose. Now, look at the fundamentals of the company, see what their purpose is, and ask yourself, does this company deliver on that specific purpose? And if they do, then start building a position because you're going to start believing in this company.
Costco did.
Costco did. Costco does. Costco does it every day.
MVP.
Like MVP. People go in there with pots and pans that are used from 2 years and they still get refunds or store credit. That's amazing. Brand loyalty for Costco is amazing. You know what I mean?
True.
But I mean that's just our take on that. Always remember that contest. That's a secret contest. Just that's nobody's here. Just do it. You know what I mean? Just pray that we do hit. But we're gonna talk about some current events here. One thing is the Biden administration is pushing for pharmacies to have and administer vaccines. So if you are heavy into pharmacy plays, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, I'd go long on these. The only chart that I really do love is CVS. Yeah. CVS is an amazing chart. I'm actually going to start building a position in that pretty soon. Apple is nearing a deal with Kia and Hyundai.
They just announced that today,
EV, yeah, for their EV car. Yep. They're up 2 points after that announcement. It was amazing. I just saw a spike. Yes. I was like, what happened with Apple? What's going on here? And watch it. I did mention this on the podcast a few episodes ago. Go EV. Go EV.
GOEV.
Also moved on that announcement because the rumor is that they're going to be the ones building the EV platforms for Kia and Hyundai here in America. So that's always good. Jeff Shiny Bezos.
Oh,
I know.
I thought he was going to announce like a 30-1 split.
I know, right? So Jeff Shiny Bezos is stepping down from as CEO of Amazon to focus on Blue Origin, which is his space exploration company. Dude, can you imagine just stepping down from being a CEO of the most successful companies in the world and having that much FU money to go explore space?
So I don't know why he's trying to retire at 57.
Well, okay, if you have that much money, you can retire at 57. I think he's going to keep the board seat.
Bro, he could have done that 15 years ago.
I mean, he did just go through a $1 billion separation.
The best investor in our timeline ever is not Warren Buffett. It's
not Buffett.
It's Mackenzie Scott.
Mackenzie Scott. So all the goats, right? All the goat investors out there: Warren Buffett, Bill Ackman, Papa Pauly, Elon Musk is in there
Bill
too.
Bill Gates too.
Like, Bill Gates is a great investor. Yeah. Kathy Wood is a great
investor.
None
of them
has nothing. They cannot even nip at the heels of our personal goat, Mackenzie Bezos. Mackenzie Scott now. Let's not forget that. Mackenzie Scott. She is the goat of all investors. Talk about diamond hands.
All she did was sit on it. Well, I don't know if she sat on it, but
Mackenzie Scott has the best diamond hands in the world. Can you imagine? That's a 25-year-old player.
Yep.
She was.
I can't believe we're talking about someone's, divorce like it's a joke.
It's sad. Yeah,
it's sad. It's sad, but
I've personally gone through one before, and it's not a beautiful experience.
That's right.
Yeah, divorce is how do you say this? It's a horrible experience, and you don't wish that on your worst enemy. It's bad, but she came out of there just the best diamond hands I've ever seen in my life. So all the goat investors that you think are goats, no.
I think she ended up collecting about 60 to 70 billion.
Exactly. She just had to sit there. She probably. I mean, all she really needed to do was to be a good person, stick in the marriage, right, and do what she needed to do in order for that marriage to flourish. Now, 25 years is a long time. 25 years, I mean, at the end of 25 years, you start, if there were a lot of issues in the marriage, right? You start thinking about your life in the next 25 years.
Fake it till you make it.
Right? She sold at the top. She sold at the top.
Fake it till you make it. Oh, we're terrible. We're condoning we're condoning divorces.
That's horrible. Mackenzie Scott sold GameStop at 500.
Yes, she did. You did. Oh my god, terrible.
Oh man. What are your top plays for the next 2 days, my guy?
I have we actually have plenty. I'm still in AMD. Man, AMD is just not moving at all. It's just the bounce is going to happen, but that wait, I guess I'm just being not patient at all when it comes to AMD because it's a great company. I have fundamentally, technically, but it's just not moving. Anyways, I also have QS. QS is back on the radar because it broke resistance today. God, I can't speak. And we also have, since crypto is moving again, Mara, M-A-R-A, and Riot. I've been trading just Mara, M-A-R-A. They're both the same. If you look at the market cap and the outstanding shares and the price, they pretty much move the same. But M-A-R-A has been paying out, so I'm still holding my calls on that one. I've been in and out of Mara for the past, week now because crypto's hot again. Also, I'm in Square. I'm going to play the sympathy play on this one because PayPal, if you guys remembered our last pod, I'm going to play PayPal earnings, and look what happened. Shot up 7%.
Up 20 points today.
Yeah.
Sheesh. After hours. Crazy.
So I'm in Square right now to play the sympathy play, and also I'm in Tesla. So I'm currently down, I think, 700 on my March 5th calls. I gotta get my this one account approved for options, or not options, I'm sorry, a higher tier option, because I can't do covered calls like you.
Those are up 70%. So for me, I am still I'm with John. I actually got rid of AMD earlier because I needed to make cap space here. I said we're back in AMC for some stupid reason. I'm with Baba. Baba actually gave me some good gains today, but for some reason it dipped. I'm still trying to figure out why.
I want to add on to Baba. I'm sorry, Baba. If you look at on the daily chart, the 50, it's sitting on the 50 EMA, right? Mm-hmm. And you're noticing the 9 and the 20. It's crossing up. That's crossing golden cross or whatever. That's a very bullish move. So as long as it stays above the 50 moving average, Baba's a good buy. Yeah.
And I bought more calls on BNGO. I'm trying to control 1,000 shares of BNGO. That is one ARK investment away from popping. So if you're trying to find a position on BNGO, I would definitely suggest that. I'm back in NEO. I feel like NEO. Yeah, I like NEO again. I think it's gonna bounce pretty soon. And QS, we joined that trade earlier on QS. I'm liking that QS trade, and we still have that March 5th Tesla call. And actually, I sold a covered call yesterday on Tesla because I felt like it was gonna dip a little bit, and then that's true now. So I'm actually almost 100% on that trade, and I might close it out by tomorrow.
You're up 1,000 on that one?
Yeah, I'm up 1,000 on that one. So
you basically took my money.
It's a great. Yeah, I could have actually. Was that your goal?
Yeah, pretty much.
What was your strike on that one?
Was yours 870?
897.50.
Oh no, God no! I had a 865.
Yeah. So, but here's the thing, though. One thing that I've noticed is we're up on our Tesla. We're a little bit up on our Tesla call, right? And we're seeing a nice dip here, a very nice dip on Tesla. There could be a scenario where we add to this because we're going to keep testing that 900 until it just rips through, and it's about to. That's gonna rip through. This is Tesla we're talking about. We're not talking about no cockamamie other stock. And we've seen, right? We're not talking about no cockamamie stock.
The way you said it, it was like perfect.
So if this gives us an opportunity to dip by, oh, I'm all for it. You know, I had a dream the other day. I had a dream. You know how like options are a representative of 100 shares.
AMC hit 13.
No. Just options in general.
Okay.
Like, you know, because of what happened with the options market and how, you know, the whole fiasco with the SEC, they were like, oh, we're gonna start doing fractional options.
What? So instead of controlling 100, you can do 10.
Like 50. No, 50. I think we stop at a 50. Like half a contract.
Half of a contract. That's amazing.
Half of a contract. You know, that's actually doable, and I'm surprised that's not happening.
Man, it's like it's already cheap. It can get cheaper.
It can get cheaper, but your leverage is a lot smaller. So you're, instead of having 10x leverage, you're only at 5x leverage. But it's, I mean, that's more affordable. For the brokers out there, you guys are already doing fractional shares. Why don't you do half contracts? I think you'll get more people interested in investing if you guys did have contracts. It's just me personally.
Before we end our episode, I just want to say a few things real quick. So I was talking to my boy Jay, and then, you know, I just wanted to say the trades that you've made this week, the winning trades, okay? We're talking about the winning trades. The winning trades that you've had this past week, you know, don't sweep them under the rug. You know, they're learning experiences, right? What I did was, you know, I went back to the drawing board. Okay. The winning trades, you want to replicate those. The losing trades, you want to look at those and say, hey, you know what? How did I mess up on this one? You know, because if you don't go back to the drawing board, okay, you're just gambling. You're not learning at all. You're not learning how to trade. You're not growing as a trader or an investor. And if you want to take it far enough, print out the charts and start drawing trend lines or start taking notes and put it right next to your monitor or whatever. Remember that pattern, because majority of these trades, they're all patterns. Okay? Break it down to the T, so next time you see the same exact scenario, you would know what to do.
Exactly.
Wise words. Level up.
Yeah. Level up. Get back to basics, dude. Get back to basics. We've seen like 3 weeks of just straight volatility that's unnecessary, in my opinion. Granted, it was a short squeeze, right? But get back to basics. And that's what we teach, is the basics. If you guys want to get more in depth, however, please reach out to Jay at Bust Down Investments, because he definitely does give deeper dive lessons if you guys want more of a one-on-one scenario. So don't hesitate to reach out to us if you guys need any information on how to reach Jay, or, you know, just, you know, bustdowninvestments.com or his Instagram at bustdowninvestments if you guys want to learn more in-depth stuff that we can't teach. But anyways, with that being said, follow us on Instagram, Trading Poppy. Follow John at John C Trades. Follow us both at Trading Daddies. It's funny because sometimes when you message us on Trading Daddies, you don't know who's responding.
Yeah. Could be me. Could be you. It could be my daughter.
It could be both of us at the same time sometimes. So it's like a box of chocolates. You never know who you get. And tradingdaddies.com for all the merch. We are still running the contest if you guys want to get a mentorship from us. And the contest instructions are on the Instagram post, and you have until Saturday before that actually ends. And what else? Tradingdaddies.com for all the merch. We just dropped some fire merch for everybody. And then we're still running that discount. You know, Robinhood sucks is the discount code for 15% off on your purchase. But with that being said, let's get trading.
Yeah.